Coming to you live from Southern California, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go and towing the slab, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Ezequiel Tovar.
Definitely home cooking for him, Boog. Batting better than .350 here at his home ballpark this season. I mean, a lot of that comes from sleeping in your own bed, having a regular routine, grabbing your favorite meal before you head to the ballpark, all the ins and outs of this place, this city. He's lighting it up, and the home fans, they've been loving it too.
One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. That one drifts inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jordan.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. Up the middle, Iglesias. They get the force, and that's the third out. The Rockies strand one, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, number 51. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
The pitch stays alive. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And El Nino goes deep. That's career homer number 149. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Luis Arraez stands in. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive, Tolia. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
1 out, base is empty. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 outs. And that's outside. In the air, left field. Beck sizing this one up. That is the inning. A Fernando Tatis tater for San Diego. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tovar struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Karros. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Barehands it. Tough play, and they get the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Diego, stepping in, Ramon Laureano. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 17th of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That clips a corner. In the air, right side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that's a little bit high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner takes off. Ripped on a line. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be number 35. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. Peralta getting cranked up as well. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got
The
this.
first baseman, number 4,
Here's Michael Toglia.
Toglia.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Tyler Freeman.
Two down, nobody on. And that misses. Ball 3. Mickey Moniak would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out
Now
walk, the base runner
the right
over at
fielder,
first base is going to have a
Mickey
very aggressive secondary
Moniak.
lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Clips the corner, and the count is 1-2. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. Hunter Goodman will hit next. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Freeman headed home. Here's the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Randy Vasquez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Out of the
Padres.
bullpen for the Padres, Adrian
Number 50.
Morejon.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
First and second, 2 outs. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Ball. We got 2
Tough
balls,
spot right here.
1
A couple
strike.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires.
That's ball 3.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. 1 runs in, coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Nicely
Now
done.
the
Brings
shortstop,
home 2.
Ezekiel
Pitch was in and off the
Tovar.
plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. That's strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. Just
Ball
misses.
2.
It's 2-2. To third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but
Now
it's
batting,
still important
the
to
second
execute it to
baseman,
perfection.
Luis.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Save!
He's in there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Number 51 won't go any further tonight. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Jimmy
Colorado.
Hergen will take over here.
Number
Well, the best
44.
relievers love the opportunity
Jimmy
to come in and protect
Hergen.
the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Manny Machado. Here's a 2-1. And Manny gets a piece.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Tovar feeds to second, out there. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Padres.
back, and now on the mound to start the
Number
4th, Nick
27.
Pivetta.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Well,
Leading off
1-run
for
game,
Colorado, the
Brenton
center fielder,
Doyle
number
digging
9,
in for the Rockies.
Brenton
I think when
Doyle.
you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate.
Now
2
back,
strikes,
the
the sort of
third
pitch you're
baseman,
hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Kyle Karros. That one
That's out.
just misses. One down, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. So they go quietly there. And midway in the fourth, it's the Rockies 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Roansy Contreras.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to Tolia, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Way high. Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging.
The center fielder,
Jackson
number 3,
Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Merrill.
Next one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Full count now. Ryan O'Hearn would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Beck right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia.
Three balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Tyler
Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is downstairs. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
There goes the runner towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. No outs, runners at first and second.
Two the count.
In the dirt, blocked. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Hunter Goodman,
Now
the next to
the
hit.
catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That one at 95 missed up top. And it's 2-1. Fly ball down the line. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Tolia over at second. Freeman at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Jordan Beck.
Ball two.
This one in the dirt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill in position, and that is that. 2 left for Colorado, but they still lead at 3-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Ryan O'Hearn
Leading
comes up to
for
hit.
the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
And it remains 2-2. And there's the ball. Jose Iglesias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to...
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jose Iglesias digs in now.
Shortstop.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fought off foul. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Moniak sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Last
Freddie.
chance for the Padres. Digging in, Freddie Fermin. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bodnick is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Number 51 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.